this mystery of cheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat. What?
No, I wasn't growling at you. I'm just growling like because I'm excited growling. This is our review of the NECA.
Shut up.
The NECA Harley Quinn from Arkham City action figure. I'm not sure what I said already. Review of Harley Quinn action figure. Arkham City. And this is a figure I did not know they were going to make. I know they made the 4th scale, and they've come out with other DC characters they've made 4th scales of. So I'd assume they're going to do more, but I didn't know which ones. And then...
You're supposed to know everything.
But they don't advertise these ones for some reason. They show all these upcoming figures on NECA all the time, but for some reason these DC ones, they don't advertise them. They just kind of pop up in the store, and you're like, what the heck? But, yeah, this one, I didn't know they're going to make. And I must say, looking at it in the package, I'm a little disappointed in the face because I've seen in person the 4th scale of this, and the face is amazing on the 4th scale. But this one does not look like it, and I think it has a lot to do with the paint.
You know what they did a good job on, though?
What?
She's got some nice tits.
Yeah. The rest of the body's
They're shaded pretty good.
I think the rest of the body looks pretty good in the package.
Yeah, it's just the face.
Yeah, the face.
And I'm not a fan of that hair.
Well, I didn't like the design of her in this game too much. Like when I played the game, like I don't know if I like that design of her, but whatever.
They did it well for what it is.
And you can see there's a picture there. That's like a picture of the prototype. I'm assuming that's probably the 4th scale they're showing there. You can see the face is a lot nicer looking. It actually looks like how she did in the game. And there, if you want to read a description, you can pause that and read it. So there she is out of the package. And after messing with her articulation, I really like the body. I really like the body articulation and the sculpt, the paint and everything. It's just the head that bothers me a lot. That damn head, everything about it.
She's a butterface.
Yeah.
Everything from the neck down is phenomenal, but her head is just kind of eh.
And part of it is just the design of her in the game. Like, I just didn't like... They just did like this black stuff around her eyes in the game. But as for the figure, they didn't really capture that because it's supposed to be like super dark around the eyes. And here it's just like gray, a little bit of gray around her eyes, and it's not right.
And they fucked up the white on her face too, because her forehead and nose are pink, and her cheeks and chin are really white.
Yeah, they...
Well, it just doesn't look right.
I
think we both really prefer her with the full eye mask, though.
Yeah, I'm going to paint that on. I might do that for this review at the end of it. Just paint on the full mask, because I think even though she didn't appear that way in the game, I think it would just look better. And I'm not really worried about it being accurate to the game. I just want a cool looking Harley figure.
You need to fix her hair too. Like I like it when they do her hair red and black, but even when it's blonde, the tips just look shitty. Like
yeah,
like she dipped it in Kool-Aid instead of actually dyeing it. It looks like ass.
Yeah, I'll probably fix that up a little. And one thing I think that it's just because it's been scaled down. These bangs that are here, I think they looked a lot better on the 4th scale because it was just easier to
chunky there.
Yeah, it's just I don't really blame them for that part though. But there's still lots of nice detail on this figure when you get down to the body. Like they did a really nice job on the outfit and still made it articulated.
Yeah, her body looks really good.
And they got them little tiny tattoos on there, which looks good.
I really like her bat too.
Yeah, we got the bat with some of the other figures. They did a little better job on this one because they got nice detail in there and stuff.
It just looks really nice.
Mm-hmm. And look at that corset. That looks really good. Nice job of sculpting it and painting it. And like you're saying, the boobies in the bra. The bra looks really good.
Dude, a lot of the figures they make, like, especially like female superheroes that have big boobs, they just make them look ridiculous and unnatural, and hers look natural and look really nice.
Yeah.
They did a good job sculpting her titties.
They did a nice job on like the crotch area with her belts. I liked that they added a little real chain in there. That's really cool. And there's the booty. And they actually sculpted in these little symbols there. Little Harley Quinn symbols, whatever you call them. And the boots are nice. It's kind of weird there, but I think that must be how it's designed. That's how it's designed in the game, probably.
Always have them wearing these impractical boots.
That's
a break your ankle boot.
Yeah, that's what superheroes do, though.
I've worn boots that high. And let me tell you, those are break your ankle boots.
Whoa!
If you try to do anything but walk.
Her arm just popped out. Hand popped out. Like, the hand's pretty cool, though. I like them gloves. What is this? There's paint on me. Paint popped off from somewhere.
How rude!
They actually sculpted in a symbol there, too.
Yeah, her body looks really good. Like her corset, her gauntlets, her ringlets, whatever the fuck that shit is. Everything looks really nice.
I'm pretty impressed with the body.
It's just her head. Why did you do that to her head?
It is cool. These are articulated tails. So you can do action poses where they're flying back or whatever. That's pretty cool.
It's kind of funny that I just happened to be wearing pigtails today.
Yeah.
It was not planned.
It was planned.
I wish mine flipped around like that. I'd slap people with them.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the paint and articulation of the body. Very well done.
I don't know if they do it in the game or not. I haven't actually played the game.
I played it, but I just don't remember.
But for me, I like it better when Harley is really symmetrical. So the fact that they did the black line on the red boot and they don't have a red line on the black boot, it bothers me. I want it to be symmetrical. I want it to have the red line.
Seems like they probably do, but I can't remember. I'd have to look up a picture.
That'd be way too hard to fix, too. Probably
Oh, I just
weird.
noticed something. There's a big paint mess up right there. You got a bunch of black from her thong onto her.
Oh, yeah.
I like that tattoo there. But yeah, there's like black paint. Didn't notice that. I was looking pretty close. Well, I was mostly looking at the faces when I was trying to pick this one. This one had the best face paint. That's why I got this one. I didn't really look down here. Now this figure comes with multiple accessories. It comes with this bat, which we have already talked about, which is pretty cool. She
They
also,
did a very good job on the bat.
they did. And she also comes with alternate hands. I switched this one a minute ago. And I'm going to put it back to this other hand. And you can also have this alternate hand, which I think this one's actually for the bat. And this one's for her guns. And so is this
The
one.
bat pretty fine with it, though.
Yeah. And she comes with these Uzis, which is pretty cool. Because the other one, I have another of this Harley made by DC Collectibles, I think. She didn't come with the Uzis, she only came with the bat. So that's cool. That's a cool accessory. I like the Uzis. Doesn't seem as Harley-ish as the bat does, though.
Yeah.
But still, it's cool. And the fingers fit into the trigger holes. What do you call them things? Trigger area. That's what I always call them, trigger area.
Well, but I know the part across the front is called the trigger guard.
Maybe that's what I should say. Now time for articulation, because the articulation on this is really good. And, well, we already showed that her hair can do that. It can spin all the way around. Then her head has really nice articulation. Then at the shoulders.
She's got a really good shoulder movement.
Yep. Pretty happy with
She
that.
can pretty much punch somebody in the face that's behind her.
Then elbow can almost do a 90 degree. But can also spin. The wrist, it basically just spins. Then at the torso, go back and forth like that.
Without looking weird, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it looks really good. And then down at the hips, do a full split, pretty much.
Almost.
Well, it could, but it won't hold it. And then, oh, it doesn't kick out as well. No, I think you gotta.
She's just a little sticky.
Yeah, you can kick out. And there's a single joint at the knee.
They don't bend very far.
No, as far as
That's the only part of the articulation I would say is lackluster, is her knees don't bend very good.
I wish that was a double joint. But it could spin there. And down at the ankles, it's sort of like a little ball joint. We'll go around basically. So the articulation is pretty good, but the amazing thing about this is how good the articulation is without it messing up the sculpt. That's one of the things that NECA is really good at, especially in the last few years. So I'm pretty happy with the articulation. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good.
I'm pleased with it.
Now here's the DC Collectibles version of this same figure. And you can see that...
The new one makes her look like shit.
Yeah. Like, I only bought this one because it came with one of them Siamese twin guys. And still, like, I like the outfit, but I don't like the head at all. And
the outfit on the new one definitely looks better, but the old one was still decent. But the head on the old one is really awful.
Now they're showing here these boots are gray with black. So I don't know. I think this was more accurate though. I think it was more leathery looking red, and this is just meh.
Yeah, I don't like it when they do gray or blue or purple. I want it to be red and black, and I want it to be symmetrical. It's just me.
But I don't think there's anything that I would say is better on this one. I think everything is better on the NECA one. Like even the chain, the chain looks like a more believable size, and the belt fits better. The corset looks better. The skin, like even though this face isn't right, it still looks better.
Well, the old one's face is absolutely awful. I fucking hate it completely. The new one, I'm not happy with it, but it still looks like a human.
Yeah.
The other one looks like, I don't know, some kind of cracked out cartoon.
And this one's way more realistic. Like look at the fringe or whatever on her bra, that kind of thing. And even these are sculpted on these little symbols, but here they're just painted on. The proportions are way more realistic on the NECA one.
The color is better.
Yeah, the color.
The texture is better. Everything's better.
Mm-hmm. So definitely prefer this NECA one. It's so much better. If you like this version of Harley, I'd say get this one because it improves everything. Even articulation's better too. This one's a little bit limited. There she is next to a few of the other Arkham figures made by DC Collectibles. And I think these ones are all better than this one.
That one's face is fucking awful.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite out of all these here. They did such a good job. The articulation...
I definitely agree. I love the classic Harley look.
Articulation is limited, in the torso area on this one, but it's still pretty good. These two have the similar hair. Like that one's even got the...
They both look like cheerleaders.
A little bit. Now there's Harley next to some of NECA's other DC figures that they have made in 7-inch scale. And these are all figures that they made in 4 scale first and then scaled down to the 7-inch. And I think all 5 of these are pretty decent.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I
just really like that Superman, and I don't even like Superman that much.
Yeah, that's really well done. So basically what you could probably take from this is from the neck down, she is freaking awesome.
And her head is just kind of It's not horrible. I've seen a lot worse, I think the other versions.
The sculpt's pretty good. It's just mostly all to do with the paint. Yeah. And part of it is just how it looked in the game wasn't that great. But I think if they would have painted around the eyes better, it would look closer to the game.
And her hair, because her hair just looks... Ugh. I'm a hair dye person, and I dye my own hair, so her hair dye looks like shit.
Well, I do really like the figure. I'm glad I got it. I'm going to improve the head a little bit, I think.
And she definitely needs some better evening out on the white and darker around the eyes, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Oh, wait.
What?
I got this at Toys R Us. Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
Well, I ended up repainting her face a little bit. Probably need to get another coat. It's a little bit sloppy, I guess, but... Yeah, painted all the black around her eyes a lot more and make it look more like her usual mask she has. But yeah, I prefer that. I just don't like it when it looks like you can barely even see the black stuff around her eyes. Harley!
Mr. J? Oh, I should have known it was you!
Oh, of course it's me, Harley. It's me, Mr. J. You can't get away from me now. Look at my nipples. Look at them.
I don't like your nipples.
I know, that's why I'm showing you. Oh no. Look at my nipples again.
No.
Look at my belly button.
No.
Harley!
What?
Look at my nipples! Look at my damn nipples! Hell, if she won't look at my nipples, then maybe you people will. Look at them. Drool over my nipples. Put your face close to the screen. Rub your face on the nipples.
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it!